sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour bring you the best young talent in the world of golf. From Bandon Dunes on the central coast of Oregon, it's live final round coverage of the regular season finale, the Oregon Championship. What a week and weekend this has been so far. Everything you want in a golf tournament. By nightfall, we will have our winner. As you take a look at the current leaderboard on this Sunday afternoon, our leader here on this Sunday is our featured golfer. He's got a sizable advantage here as he looks to increase it further.
Rough off the tee, straight out of the gate. That's interesting. So much will depend on the lie.
This has really been fun to watch. The evolution, the growth of an outstanding young player. And Noda now with a chance to win 2 in a row on the Korn Ferry Tour. What have you seen as you've watched the last couple of tournaments?
Well, winning in consecutive weeks is about as common as seeing a $2 bill, which is you don't see it very often. And in this particular case, can the confidence garnered from that first win carry on to a second?
8 feet now for birdie. Yeah, that's a good putt. It's a birdie here at 1. He gets it to 20 under par. On now to the second here at Bandon Dunes, a long par 3 coming in at 220 yards, and it is every bit of those 220 as well, as it can play up to 30 feet uphill depending on the tee box. Fortunately, shots that run long do have a tendency to funnel back down. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Still work to do to get this on the green. This is second.
The strike was fine on the pitch shot. Ball first, then turf. Just wasn't really hit hard enough.
This is a 16-footer. Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, it's a bogey here at the second. And fortunately, with a big lead already, very little damage done. We head to the third now, our first par 5 at 563 yards. Bunkers appear to be scattered on either side of the fairway, so accuracy is a must. This green is definitely reachable in 2, but it does run nearly 50 yards from front to back, so if your approach isn't on target, you could be left with a putt of better than 100 feet. Driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway. Definitely within range of getting home in 2. This, his second. Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. Sitting in the catbird seat right now after 2 perfect golf shots. Now this for an eagle. Oh yeah, that's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3. Superb. Up next, we come to the par 4 fourth hole, which measures out at 443 yards. Beware that the rough is thick if you miss here, but a well-placed drive rewards you with our first real look at the Pacific, as you'll see that big expanse of blue and start to hear the crashing waves below. You think the confidence is there after the eagle? Free and easy with a follow-through there. And that is a very good tee shot. So not a whole lot left to go here as he'll set up his second with his par 4. Okay, a little left to do, but safely on the green. We turn to Nota Begay the third for this look at birdie.
And this is a putt you should make 7 out of 10 times. Looks to be dead straight, nothing to push it offline.
Hang on. That's going to leave about 3 feet. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and he'll remain well in control of this tournament. On now to the number 1 handicap hole on the course. That is the 445-yard par 4 fifth. This one plays right along the bluffs of the Pacific. Keeping it straight here is the big key, because trouble lurks on either side if your tee shot or your approach are wayward. driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway. And that's going to leave some work, but it'll end up okay. 15 feet away. That one just going to sneak on by. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. He's going to maintain that substantial lead. The second par 3 of this front side, another long one, this 6th hole measuring out at 217 yards. That voice in your head will be telling you, don't go left, because if you do, you'll be down the cliff and onto the beach here by 5 Mile Point. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either, sitting up in the short grass. Now from a tight lie, this his second.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th. And that's going to keep his large lead right where it is. We make our turn away from the ocean now and head to the par 4 7. At 411 yards, it offers a nice wide fairway to sort of bomb away into. That will likely leave an uphill approach for the second to a green that is one of the more difficult on the course. No issues here. That is into the fairway. "75 yards, the distance remaining here for his second to this par 4. May need to recheck the yardage after that one. That's on the green, but not a real good shot. Surprised he's not taking driver out for this one. Is a long ways away, though it is for birdie. Yeah, that's really well done. From that distance, you'll take it every time. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he's going to remain at minus 21. The 8th hole is a par 4 at 385 yards. This one is similar in a lot of ways to the 3rd hole. The bigger hitters can easily clear those 2 fairway bunkers and, in theory, leave just a little pitch on for their 2nd. So after nearly driving this par 4, his 2nd from behind the green. That's a solid shot here into the 8th hole, and a good chance now for another birdie. This is a 9-footer. Okay, right on line. That's a birdie here at the 8th. That means he'll get it to 22 under par. On now to the finishing hole here on Bandon Dunes' front side, the par 5-9. It's the longest on the course, measuring out at 585 yards. You'll find a handful of pot bunkers in the inopportune spots along the way. But if you can navigate your way around them, you just might wind up with a birdie putt. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. What a good shot that is. Home and 2 on the par 5. Remember, made eagle earlier in the round, Frank. That may be a chance for a 2nd.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but talk about aggression in these par 5s. Way to stand up there and just hit the shot.
Boy, you don't get eagle putts from that distance every day, but that one never got on line. Easy as can be. It's a tap-in birdie here at the 9th. And he's going to go out in 32, 4 under par. The backside begins here with the par 4 10th hole at 380 yards. The big hitters will feel like they can get it down there pretty close. An approach from the right side might be a bit shorter, but you'll get a better angle if you come at it from the left. Oh, this is a big chance, but it's looking good. Well, they claim it's a reachable par 4. We haven't seen a whole lot of people do it today. We just saw it right there. Well done. Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. Oh, how about the run here? That a third consecutive birdie. And stop the presses if you've heard this before. He's well on his way to yet another victory on the year. On to the 11th now, a par 4 at 452 yards. Best to keep it down the middle or to the right off the tee. That leads to an uphill second where you'll most likely have to take it right over that bunker that guards the front right portion of the green. And that was flirting with disaster the whole way, and it's going to wind up hopping into the bunker. Hoping just to get this on somehow, his second from the fairway bunker.
That's actually a pretty good shot, really. I know that's not exactly close to the hole, but out of the fairway bunker, safely on deck.
Chance now for another birdie. Yeah, that's not an easy lag putt. That's going to come up a bit short. This from 7 feet. Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11. And that lead already insurmountable. Going to stay at 9 shots. They make their par 3s long here at Bandon Dunes. This one, the 12th, measures out at 238 yards. This one at least is slightly downhill. Areas of concern include that putt bunker short and left, and then the thicker stuff that comes into play if you knock it over the back. Boy, that one did not want to slow down at all, and it winds up running right through the green. Now a second to this par 3. right on the precipice of going down, but I do believe it's going to stay out. So a tough hole, and it's in for bogey at 12. But fortunately, this one still well in hand. We come now to the 13th, a 553-yard par 5. This hole reachable in 2. You may need to get lucky, though, on your drive, as rolling dunes could leave you with an uphill flyer lie or a tough downhill shot to contend with. This one started up the right side. All right, in the fairway. That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. He has a 12-footer here. Not quite on line, and that'll drift a couple feet by. Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And pars to the clubhouse will do nicely, as this remains a giant 8-stroke cushion. On to a tough one now, the par 4 14th, listed at 390 yards. Pot bunkers are the worry here. There are 5 of them to contend with, all told, and none are easy outs. The green is a narrow one as well, with a good amount of tilt from back to front. Ooh, that started well right. And now problems there for our leader. That ball into the very thick stuff here off the tee. Pretty shaggy lie here as he'll try to muster up something for his second. This for birdie now at 14.
A great deal of success on the greens thus far, but this one's going to be a challenge.
Nope.
Need a little bit more pace and a little more borrow.
No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll remain at 23 under par. On now to the final par 3 on the course, the 15th, listed at 206 yards. Don't be lulled to sleep by the sound of crashing waves and seagulls. This hole can bite you, especially if you don't avoid that front right bunker, the deepest on the course. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Looking back up from behind the green, a second to this par 3.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he'll stay right where he is. This is one of the signature holes here at Bandon Dunes, the par 4 16. Some golfers play for the upper fairway, which gives you a bit of an angle to the green. Others, they stay down low, which is maybe a little safer. A third option is just to try and carry it over everything, but beware the pot bunkers and the gorse if you choose option C. And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine. Breeze at his back shoulder as he lines up his second from the fairway. "11 feet away." Oh, straight into the cup. Well done. That's a birdie here at 16. And this lead is going to swell to an unbelievable 9 shots. A lot of these holes here at Bandon Dunes have big, wide landing areas. That is not the case here at the par 4 17. You'll need to thread the needle here with bunkers on either side, thick rough on the left, and a canyon to the right. But a safe drive in the fairway can yield a pretty good look at your second. This started toward the left side. Showing no signs of a let-up here. This tournament seemingly under control as that's in the fairway here at 17. So a big drive and not much needed to carry here for his second. Maybe not what you're hoping for from that number, but no damage. It's on the green. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
And this is going to need a little push to get it up the slope. But other than that, I don't see a whole lot of left to right in this.
Got it there, but not quite on target. No problems there. That's par here at 17. And he's going to stay at minus 24. On to the home hole to wrap up the round here at Bandon Dunes. And after battling to get here, isn't it nice to have a birdie hole to take you to the clubhouse? That's what we have with this 558-yard par 5. Simply avoid the bunkers off the tee, and you should have a good chance to reach this green in too. And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. Now, after the big drive, this a good distance here for a second to the par 5. That one had to feel good.
Well, it struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
Had a pretty good run at it. That would have been a nice eagle, but couldn't quite find the line. From 4 feet for birdie. Yeah, it's a birdie at the last. And that's going to make this a final round, 66. Just a marvelous performance, Frank. Look, I know you love EA Sports. You play all the games. You might win Madden football by double digits, right? It is football. But in golf, double-digit victories? That's rare. That doesn't happen a whole lot.
You're right. It looked like we were playing Madden the way it was like, instead of touchdown after touchdown, it was, you know, knock it to a foot, knock it to another foot, you know, another birdie, another eagle. Just incredible. They just boat raced the field.
So, for Frank Nobilo, Nota Begay III, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf.